Right, good evening, welcome back. The game's about to start. Yeah, the game's about to start. I'm having an absolute nightmare. I've had a system crash here, and it's sack the board chance already. You'll need to keep me updated because I am trying to get it on here. Let me just see if I put this over here. Fuck's sake. Let's see if we can get it on Vitbox. I'm having a nightmare. Having a complete nightmare. Ah, this isn't the way that this was meant to happen tonight. Good evening, everyone in the chat. Just if you hold. There we go. Oh, don't put adverts up. Yeah, I've got it. I need to wait 29 seconds for the advert to. Yeah, I've just got it on Vitbox. I'm just waiting it. The advert, 15, 14 seconds. Bloody nightmare. Hail, hail from section 107. How have you got how have you managed to get a signal in section 107? That's what I would be asking. Because I could never get a signal inside Celtic Park. Come on, Vitbox. Just play the game. Technical issue. Fuck. My streams just went down. Ay, ay, ay. Tony Stewart, what channel have you got it on? Is there a Facebook one? I need to log on to Facebook. What's it called? It's fine. It's still no. That's no point. I had a complete. Nope, that's the ring. Celtic TV. Yeah, my apps went down altogether. I can't get onto my app. Live stream join group. There we go. I think I've got it on 9 shortener. Hopefully this has got a link because it was a Celtic Facebook group. Nope. It's probably just fucking spams my computer. $26,000 members. Ah, there we go. Is this it? Do we have it? Oh. No, I don't want to set up a free account. Fuck off. It's spam. It's Hearts Killy on the radio. Oh no, that's spam. It's fucking trying to get me. Why is there so much spam on Celtic's fucking pages online? Can't believe this has happened tonight. I couldn't find out 5 minutes gone. I'm watching it on Celtic TV. Yeah, Jim, the problem is that my app for Celtic TV has went down and I can't get it. Which is a bloody nightmare. SBL hub is on. Green Brigade section is bannered off. Football, Celtic. There we go, Celtic Dundee. Just open the fucking thing. Video link 2. There we go. This should have it. Try the first one as well, just in case. 17 seconds to go and see if Celtic just released a message from Brother Wilfred. Yeah, they did that before the game. Anton Rogan's left foot. He should have been on the live beforehand. Why is Cameron not getting a rest? I have no idea. He's one player that I would say doesn't need a rest. He's one player that, you know, he just cracks on with it. If good players don't need a rest when he's at his stage of his career. Technical issue. Fuck off. Seriously. I can't believe this is happening tonight. Tonight of all nights. There we go. Thank you. See if. Yeah, no, but it's not coming up. I'm just getting fucking pop ups everywhere. Nope. That link's not working. It hates me tonight. This is just. It's all wrong. Schmeichel's carrying a bit of weight. Yeah, Michelle, I got the link, but it's not working. It's just I'll copy it and put it onto Google. It's just coming up. Vitbox is shit. No, there we go. Try that. No. No, technical issue. Session expired. That's coming up with that one, Michelle. Refresh the page or reload. Fucking cannot believe this. Who's better, the Holy Goalie or the Wall Foster? The Holy Goalie all day long. The Holy Goalie all day long. Oh, there we've got it. Hey, 8 minutes into the game, I've managed to get it. Jesus. Lowell, get to fuck. Chance, cry out. Right, I'm on 8 minutes 21. What are you guys on? I've not even put the scoreboard up tonight. Jesus, I'm going to have to do all that. Overlay. We're all over the place. This is because Celtic announced the new manager. Yang putting the ball back to Scales. Keeper for Dundee putting a long ball out into the Celtic half. Celtic just doing their thing. Set up. Dundee. Match time. 9 minutes. There we go. That should be live. Let me get the score thing up with that. God, apologies for being all over the place tonight. Obviously, things are a bit different with the manager having been announced. Let's put the team down here. 5 minutes extra time. Let's switch that off. There's no extra time. For fuck's sake. There we go. And relax. Unbelievable. What a nightmare. TNT Sports are reporting, the Irish Independence is all reporting, Irish Times also reporting about Celtic's new manager. Sriracha overtaking Yang there. McGregor with the ball. Oh, good ball through to Yang. Go on, Yang. Oh, come on. Yes! 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 What a goal for Celtic. Yes! Perfect timing. Perfect timing, as they say. Jesus, let's get that scoreline changed, Baz. What the hell's going on? Um, oh, we're all over the place tonight. I never even noticed that scoreline, but I don't want to preview. Open. Scores. Oh, I can't wait till we get this all automized, so that was a cracker at a ball for Hatate. Yang. And then header into the back of the net from Dyson Maeda. Dyson Maeda. Oh, Jesus. That's way behind. It's 11 minutes. Dude, oh, fuck's sake. Um, match time. Perfect start for Celtic, though. It's not a perfect start for me. This stream's a nightmare. Apologies. Um, there we go. That should be it. Oh, but don't tell me he split his head. Don't tell me he split his head. Oh. But they finally announced it. There we go. We should be running now. That's it. Right. Give us the Roma game. Once we get to the Roma game, this will be all automated. And yeah, Dies Maeda's off. Will Celtic make the change? Will Celtic make the change at this point? Right, relax. Apologies once again for this for the you only need one eye to play football. Yeah, this is true. Right, I could settle down. My drink's will be over there. I need to get my drink. Oh, right, sort this table out because the table's all squinting everything now. Because I had to move everything. I'm so far behind. It's Thursday. No, I'm not. I'm on 13 minutes 54. Dundee United 1-0. Oh, come on. Let's get the live SPFL scores up. Where can we do that? We can do that here. Celtic. Right, what match time is that saying on? Oft. Dundee with a shot there. Lucky for McGregor, like. Sky's way behind. It says it's only 6 minutes into the game. Rangers are getting beat 1-0. Rangers are getting beat 1-0. Hearts are drawn the game. Can we get this up on the screen? Nah, because it will take too much of the screen, won't it? I might get them to put the live league tables up, the live score lines. Take a note of that. 15 minutes into the game, Schmeichel's got the ball. Slowing it down because Daizen Maeda's still off the pitch. Oh, there's a couple of super chats come in. Just get me lots of them. Danny Cassie in with a super chat, as always. Fantastic, Danny. Super chat for Danny. And then super chat from Wee Mitch. Also, have a beer on me. Thank you for that, Wee Mitch. Fantastic supporter of the channel. And the Highlander 67. That'd be a great name for a bar, like. The Highlander 67. That would be a good name for a bar. Thank you for the super chat, mate. The Monkeys to draw the night. Got a few quid on it. Yang's Bird will kiss Daizen's head all better. Let's hope that she does. Casper stalling. It's all in Casper's. It's all in good hands. Well, Casper needs to come off. Come on, Sinisalo. Casper injured. I'm no fussy if Casper has to go off because Sinisalo's a brilliant keeper. And this, who scored? Daizen Maeda with a header. Daizen Maeda was scored with a header. And that's when we get to the Roma game, the automated system that I'm going to have, it will have the goal scorer and everything on it. So it's going to be quite good. I'm looking forward to that. Sack the board chance going out. If there's anybody at the game, if you could tell us if the sack the board chants are coming from all around the stadium or if they're just coming from the boys section. No, he's back up. He's fine. He's fine. Still no Daizen Maeda. Celtic are still playing with the man down. But you wouldn't know it because Celtic are 1-0 up. 18 minutes into the game. That ball was out. Lucky for Celtic, they got away with it. Let's try some commentary, guys. Let's try some commentary. Dundee are coming forward with the ball. Long ball for Dundee. And it just goes to Callum McGregor in the midfield. Callum McGregor. Yang's taking on one player. And it goes all the way back to the Dundee keeper. Dundee have got the ball coming out. The Celtic end. Ball out to the wing. Long ball up. It's a throw into Dundee in the Celtic half. Donovan puts the ball out. Throw for Dundee into the halfway line. Defender for Dundee's got it just on the centre circle. Every Celtic player's back. Remember, Daizen Maeda is off the pitch. Rio Tati is the furthest player forward for Celtic. Dundee just passing it about the back two at the moment. Not putting pressure on Celtic at all. Being very wary of losing the ball because Celtic could pounce at any moment. Yes, it's a throw into Celtic. Dermot is delighted. Just wait till Nancy demands quality. Tell me about it. Right, Dundee are with the ball again in the half, just out in the centre circle. Celtic still a man down. Dundee aren't putting pressure on Celtic at all. Do you know, they're trying to keep possession, but they're not moving forward. They're still on the halfway line. They're doing a Brendan Rodgers. They are. They're doing a Brendan Rodgers. It's a throw in to Dundee. Yep, they're doing a Brendan Rodgers. Dundee are just passing it around. Here they go, out to the wing. Will they put it out to the wing? Yang's just stole the ball. Go on, Yang. Go on, son. Oh, come on. Why didn't they know get the reverse ball? Young Dyson Maeda's coming back on, looking like Rambo. He's looking like Rambo. He's got it all tied up and he's like, get in there. Yeah, when he scored the header, he got a head knock and it split. He's just above his eye, just the same as what I've got there with that scar. But he is back on. So Celtic running about with the ball in their own half. Scales with the ball. Scales out to the wing to Yang. Yang with the ball going forward. Yang turns inside, reverse ball to Rio Hatate. Rio Hatate with the ball chipped into the net. Oh, and it's over the bar. Over the bar. Oofed over the bar. Nearly a second for Celtic. Go the Japanese Rambo. I tell you one thing. Oh, that was unlucky. You could. Oh, he's actually got a black eye. Dyson's not going to see this game out. I can't. He's going to hit a kicker. I think his eye's going to close up. Dyson will be lucky to see this game out. If he gets to half time, and if that closes up, he's off. Because you can't play with one eye. You never see anybody coming on this side. Corner to Celtic. Go on, Rio. Hit it. Hit it, Rio. Oh, Jesus, took too long for that. Donovan with a cross ball in. Angled. Oh, come on, Celtic. Still in the box. Dyson Maeda's trying to steal the ball back. They just woofed the ball up the pitch. And there's no Dundee player there. Kasper Schmeichel gets the ball. Puts it out to Sriracha. Sriracha tells everyone, calm down, stay where you are. As he puts the diagonal ball in. Takes a Dundee player out. I tell you one thing. What has happened to Arne Engels? Arne Engels is... he's turning into a bit of a monster. I mean, he totally took that Dundee player out there. Tell you one thing, Martin O'Neill's been absolutely fantastic. Dyson is a samurai. I'm telling you, Dyson Maeda will be taken off at half time. There's no way. I mean, if that's... And I've seen eyes like that when my brother's been boxing, with Thai boxing. I've seen boys have eyes like that, and give it 20 minutes and that'll be closed up. Celtic with the ball. Back to Kasper Schmeichel. Kasper Schmeichel out to Trusty. Trusty turns and moves forwards with the ball. One touch, two touch to Callum McGregor. McGregor with the ball out to... I tell you one thing, landed right at the feet of Yang. Yang gets the ball forward to Hatate. Hatate back to Yang. Yang back to Hatate. Hatate goes round. Hatate looking for the next pass. Interesting one for Hatate. Callum McGregor has the ball on the edge of the box. I tell you one thing, Celtic just got the ball in again. Dyson Maeda's in the box. Celtic are putting fantastic pressure. Oh, come on, that was never a foul. Scales was right. That's that big ginger Murray for Dundee. He's all the big man and goes in, and then as soon as somebody touches him, he goes down like a sack of tatties. He's like that, throws his arms up. Big lad like him, the captain of Dundee. Jesus. Rio Hatate's getting a talking to. Rio Hatate's getting a talking to for the ref. None of that nonsense, son. None of that nonsense. Another super chat came in. Jesus, a couple of super chats. Ian Kirkland, thank you for your super chat, my friend. Dundee have got, you see the Green Brigades, the bottom load of... There's obviously people staying out the section because there was only the bottom 6 rows of the Green Brigades that were banned, and Celtic have put up a barrier like they did before. But the rows behind it are all empty, whether it being that people have decided just to stay out with the Green Brigade. I don't know. Dundee with the ball in their own half. Playing Brendan ball. Side to side. Celtic putting pressure on in the Dundee half. This is what Celtic haven't done for a while. Celtic are putting pressure on Dundee in their own half when they're defending, which is fantastic. Dundee keeper having to go with long ball up into the Celtic half, and it goes out for a throw to Dundee. Young Colby Donovan. Tell you, he's a boy that's grown in stature. He was getting ready to get loaned out by Celtic, and due to injuries, he's been kept at Celtic. And I tell you one thing. I think not even just the American market. I think the French market as well. Let me just get an update on the scores in the SPFL. Hearts are still drawn 0-0. Motherwell 0-0. And Rangers have just scored. It's 1-1 with Rangers. Oh, fuck it, I'm not looking at the scores. Rangers have scored. So there you go. But Motherwell are drawn. So Motherwell are still top above Rangers in the league. Here's a diagonal ball coming in from the free kick from Dundee. Kasper Schmeichel punches it away, takes out a Celtic player, takes out Scales. That was offside. I tell you, he is. See, when you look at Joe Hart, and you look at when you look at Joe Hart in his final year, Joe Hart's an athlete. Um, there's a lot of anti. It's not a great atmosphere, but there has been a lot of chance to sack the board. But it is quite tame, the atmosphere. There is a little bit of singing coming from the boys' corner. Dundee going forward. Dundee got a bit of space on the wing. Colby Donovan trying to get to his man. Cross comes in from Dundee, and Sriracha allows the cross to go right out. So it is a free kick. Sriracha lets the ball go out, and it's a free kick to Celtic. It's not, it's a goal kick to Celtic. Yeah, Casper's there. 27, 26. I'm now 4 seconds behind. It's shown on this. Trusty with the ball when the Dundee half going forward. Oh. McCown with a ball forward. Oh, it's out. Oh. Arnie Engels tries to get the cross ball, but it goes out for a by kick to Dundee. It's 1-0 Celtic, 27 minutes into the game. What it does to the league at the moment, this result, it puts us on 32 points. Hearts are drawn 0-0. They are on 32 points. There is a goal difference of 18 for Hearts and a goal difference of 15. Celtic need to score another 4 goals to go top of the table if Hearts draw tonight. If Hearts draw tonight, Celtic need to score 5 clear goals to go top of the table. Or they just bide their time to the weekend, beat Hearts at the weekend, and Sugar Daddy, come with me. Sugar Daddy, set me free. Aaron's on 29.03. I'm on 28.55. Even on the radio, the atmosphere is quiet. Yeah, it's quiet. It's always quiet without that big Green Brigade section. And with other people from the Green Brigade staying out the section, it's making it quieter. Celtic with a chance. Oh! Jesus! What a chance that was by Celtic. Trusty picks the ball up on the edge of the box. Callum McGregor's got the ball. He's going to take the shot. They close McGregor down because they know the capabilities of McGregor. Oh, here we go again. Celtic cross in. But it goes just past the post. I tell you one thing. Step up and play, Celtic. Unbelievable. Dyson made a nice little ball. Oh, I tell you one thing. The keeper, Japanese Rambo, surely. Yep, he's definitely Japanese Rambo tonight. Yang was just so unlucky there. Dyson trying to get the ball back. He does win the ball back for Celtic on the halfway line. Big Murray's greeting about everything. Trusty with the ball for Celtic on the halfway line. switches the ball out. One thing for sure, the wingers at Celtic tonight and the fullbacks are staying right out on the edge of the pitch. That's something that Brendan Rodgers didn't do with the team. The team always narrowed. Martin O'Neill's got the look. You're a winger. You stay out right at the edge of the pitch. That byline. Do you know touchline right up to the byline? Get the ball in. That's your job. This is a total Martin O'Neill style of football tonight, and it's absolutely fantastic. And I just hope that the incoming manager, that was never a free kick. Oh, was that a handball? They've given the foul, but was that a handball before it? Still 1-1 with Rangers. And Hearts is also 0-0. And I don't know why it's shown only 23 minutes into the games. Trusty with the ball for Celtic. Going forward. Out to Colby Donovan. Back to Trusty. Back to Scales. Scales going forward with the ball. Running right into the half of Dundee. Sriracha. Ball forward to Yang. That's a tatty. Oh, can Celtic get it? Come on. Quicker, Dyson. Come on. Jesus. Celtic are playing phenomenal here, but it's just, I think Dyson with his one eye just took his one eye off the ball. I think he just took one eye off the ball there completely. As it stands, Hearts are top of the table, 32 points, and Celtic are on 32 points. Martin O'Neill getting us level. Even if he gets us level tonight and we win our game in hand, you've got to remember that Hearts are sitting on 15 points, 15 games. Hearts are sitting on 15 games. Celtic are sitting on 14 games. Oh, there's a big goal. Sriracha. Yang. Shoots. Nobody there. Nobody there. Jesus. Nearly a second. Go on, Celtic putting pressure right on Dundee again. In the box again. God, let it go out for the corner. Oh, he touched it. McCowan, what were you doing? That should have been a corner to Celtic. Tell you one thing, Celtic need to buy Sriracha. Honestly, McCowan should have been quicker on that one. Yep, pay whatever. He's your next £25 million player. If you want me to predict, if Celtic buy him and we get him for good money, he would be your next £25 million player. Yeah, I'm on 33 minutes as well. 33-32. Dundee passing the ball all the way back to their defenders. Out to their fullback. Ball forward. Celtic easily take the ball back off them. Going forward. Young Donovan. Donovan looks up. Dyson Maeda's eye is now causing problems. Dyson Maeda's eye is now causing problems. It's not letting him get. He's not got the full vision. I think they will take Dyson off at half time. Celtic with the ball. Donovan. Celtic still keeping the ball in the Dundee half. Trusty to McGregor. McGregor out to Colby Donovan. Back to McGregor. McGregor to Rio Hatate. Back to McGregor. Just trying to pull them out a bit to try and get some space. Yang. Yang has got some pace about him. Turning to the ball and everything. What has happened to Yang? Brendan Rodgers laughed that it was when he was misses was over, but not. Oh, that's a cracker of a ball. Oh, dies in. He wasn't offside, surely. Dyson can't come on in the second half. Mm. Celtic possession 61% against Dundee's 38. Passes 203 for Celtic. 3 shots on target. 5 shots in total. That'll be another thing that'll come up once we get this all automated. That'll come up with the stats during the game. That is the stats that count more than anything. Just goals in the back of the net, isn't it? Dundee are just passing the ball about at the back again. Celtic putting pressure on them. Rio Hitati going up, putting pressure on the defender. Come on, steal the ball back off them. They're away back. They're away back onto their right outside their own box now. Celtic are putting that much pressure on them. Back to the Dundee keeper. Out to the centre back. Centre back to a midfield player. Passes it out to full back, and it's back to the defender. They're playing Brendan ball. And the Celtic have stole the ball off them. Can Celtic on the edge of the Dundee box. Go and take the shot. Oh, McCown almost got the shot away there, but a Dundee player come in and made the saving tackle. Celtic got the ball on the edge of the box again. Callum McGregor at walking pace out to Luke McCown. Oh, there's a great diagonal ball by McGregor to Yang. Oh, come on, Yang. What was that? Long ball was to Sriracha. Yang hits the ball and Yang does a Yang. Sriracha headers the ball down to Yang. Yang just has to strike it with a clean strike. And it goes way over the bloody bar. And it's probably come down somewhere near Hart Hill, maybe. Oh, man. For all the good that Yang was doing there, that shot, he should have buried the back of the net with that. Celtic with the ball. Dundee now got the ball, passing it about their defence again. It is total Brendan ball that Dundee are playing. Trying to get a bit of possession. They are working their way through Celtic at the moment. Murray, the captain, tackled easily by Yang. He's just got his totties by Yang. How embarrassing is that? The big hard man for Dundee just completely got his totties for Yang, and Yang stole the ball off him completely. That's the ultimate embarrassment. Motherwell are still drawn 0-0. Rangers are 1-1. Hearts are 0-0. Just see. Hearts are playing Kilmarnock. I did say Kilmarnock will take something off them. Get the live SPFL table up. Only teams that aren't playing tonight are Hibernian and Livingston. Dundee player down on. Looks as if he's going to come off. Danny Cassie coming in with more super chats. Not to be outdone. Let me just see who is the... Because you have the top fans. Who's sitting at top fans? Wee Mitch is sitting in number 1 in the top fans. Then Danny Cassie. Then the Highlander 67. Then Ian Kirk. Then Paul. Then Mikey Boy. Then Tony Stewart. The buckled Furby. The buckled Furby is number 8. And that is your top. Michelle's down in 14th. Stephen John's down in 15th. Nord Celts is down in 16th. In the top fans league on the live tonight. Needs to be a way that you can get that up on the screen. With that top fans. I tell you, I'm loving the amount of viewers that are on tonight. Thank you to everyone that's watching tonight. Over 600 watching. There's been over 3,000 people watch the live already, and we're only 40 minutes into the game. So it'll be even better once we get the the automated stuff up on the screen, and it gives us live interaction of what's happening at the game. Nothing really happening at the moment. Celtic have got a throw in to Dyson Maeda. Dyson Maeda's kind of giving the ball away a bit. He's in amongst it again, Dyson. Dundee are trying to close down quicker in the Celtic half. Rio Hatate just giving them a free kick. Ball back to the keeper, out to Trusty. I'll tell you one thing, the fullbacks are right out against the line. I'm loving it. Colby Donovan right out. None of this narrow the game pish. Use the full width of Celtic Park. That's what it's there for. Scales running up the park with all the free space that he's got in the pitch. Gives it to Trusty, who equally goes forward. Gives the ball to Donovan, who's away in the other half, and there's a ball through. Oh, no Celtic player gets to that. Unlucky. I'll tell you one thing, Celtic's passing is a lot crisper tonight. It's a lot better than it's been for a lot of weeks. The passing that Celtic are playing tonight is way better. Dyson's eye is definitely closing up. He'll not be out at half time. Can't see Dyson coming out at half time. Take all the games started at the same time. Dundee coming out for the back. Out to the fullbacks, back to the defender, back to the goalkeeper. Brendan Ball football. Keeper with a long ball out. Celtic steal the ball off them. It's back in the Dundee half. Dundee are going backwards to their own goal again. It's painful to watch for Dundee, because this is the way that Celtic used to play. Still in the Dundee's half, Dundee are still trying to get the ball. They kick the ball forward. There's no one there at all. It looks like Kasper Schmeichel's going to get the ball. He kicks the ball way up the park. Somebody's been taken off the ball. Looks like Murray's taken out Sriracha off the ball. Oh, his hamstring. Oh, no. Seriously. Kieran Tierney's coming on for Celtic. Sriracha's got his head in his hands. He knows he's out for months. It's a hamstring. He's got his head in his hands like this. Sriracha's been phenomenal. He knows that he's off for a period of time. He's gutted. He is absolutely gutted. Unbelievable. What is it with Celtic and hamstrings just now? Kieran Tierney returning to the foe. Kieran Tierney comes onto the pitch, blessing himself twice, kisses his armband 3-4 times, and takes up his place. But Sriracha's been phenomenal for Celtic. You've got to feel for these players. I mean, there's a new manager coming in. He's got his chance to shine for the new manager. He was playing fantastic tonight, and he just goes off. Dundee with a throw in. Dundee coming forward. Oh, come on, Dundee with a ball for nowhere. What is Scales doing? What the hell was Scales doing? Jesus. Second save by Kasper Schmeichel. What was Scales doing? Kasper Schmeichel, he is carrying a bit of beef compared to Joe Hart, isn't he? That was just a ball from nothing from Dundee. Scales tries to header the ball back and totally misses it. Murray for Dundee hits the ball and comes in. There's some crazy super chats coming in. Jesus. And everyone's getting in the super chat. Right? Thank you so much. Danny Cassie is coming in with another super chat. Tony is coming in with a super chat for £10. There's another tenner here. Stephen Johnson, not to be outdone. Whoa, Stephen Johnston. What the fuck? Stephen Johnston. What's Oh man. What are you trying to do to me, Stephen Johnston? Stephen Johnston doesn't like being outdone when it comes to the top fans. Stephen Johnston's now in number one place. No one will beat him tonight with 6,775 XP points, straight into number one spot. And Tony Stewart's in 775 points with Stephen. You don't have to. That's crazy, man. What the fuck are you trying to do? I am so blessed, honestly. Stephen, you do not need to do a super chat like that. That's just... Oh man, what a guy. He's a legend. He's a legend of this channel. And I know that, you know, and especially, I know that you don't keep too great, Stephen. And that's just, fuck me. Right, Celtic have got the old trusty. I need to concentrate on this game. We're waiting 5 minutes of extra time. 5 minutes of extra time in this half. Celtic got the ball in the edge of Dundee box. I'm trying to concentrate on this game, and Stephen Johnson's just totally thrown us all together. Unbelievable. He doesn't like being beaten, Stephen Johnson, when it comes to the top fans. Dundee with a throw in, a bit in line with their 18-yard box. 5 minutes into extra time. Can Celtic get a second? Dundee hit the bar. A ball that came out of nothing. Dyson either needs to go off, I think, because he's just not. He's not as lively as he was before he got that crazy. I get a bottle of whiskey. I'd love to just go and meet Stephen and just thank him for everything that he does for this channel, because he's an amazing guy. He's unbelievable. Stephen's just. You're some man, mate. You're some man. Right, Celtic trying to get the ball out to Yang, but it was far too high. And was that out from to Tierney? No, that was from Scales to Tierney. And Jesus, Scales must have thought that Tierney was about 10 foot tall. 10 foot tall. Celtic have been lively this first half, but they almost could have been going in. Dundee are just going with long balls, and it's went out. Celtic need to get the ball quick. Come on, that's it. Get the ball in play quick. Kieran Tierney, Scales, Trusty. Celtic aren't moving quick. Oh, there's a good ball, but Arnie Engels puts it back to Trusty. Trusty with the ball going forward into the Dundee half. Dundee have got everyone back. Colby Donovan to Trusty, trying to get players to go forward. Ball out. Oh, why did Scales give it to Tierney? Why did he not give it to Yang? There's a ball through. Can Celtic get the cross in? They can. There's no one there, and the ball goes behind. Jesus, the ball goes behind for a corner to Celtic. I'm all over the place here. Stephen Johnson's completely thrown me with that super chat. It's madness. What World Cup draw? Yeah, the World Cup draw is on Friday, and Martin will sort it at half time. I hope he does. Come on, Celtic. On the edge of the box, ball out. Callum McGregor with the ball. Looks forward. There's not many movement. Oh, Yang. Take the shot. Take the shot. Come on. Just take the shot for the edge of the box. Dundee are getting everyone back. Celtic need to take chances for the edge of the box. If you have a sight on goal, they need to take it. McGregor with the ball. Trusty. Well into the Dundee half. Scales. Referee getting on the road. Kalmak with the ball. 15 seconds to go. Shot. Oh! Deflection. Arnie Engels is claiming a penalty. Arnie Engels is claiming a penalty. And that's it. Half time at Celtic Park. Half time at Paradise. Dyson Maeda goes off. His eye has closed up. I do not suspect that Dyson Maeda will be back out in the next half. His eye has closed up completely. I think that the players will, the management team will say, no, Dyson, you can't go on and play like that. You need to get ice onto that to start getting that swelling down, or it's going to have an effect on him for the game this weekend. So for that alone, we need Dyson Maeda for the game this weekend. There's one thing is we can't have another player with Sriracha out for this weekend. Also, Dyson Maeda now looking doubtful for the weekend. Can he get that eye? I wouldn't play him. Do you know, an eye injury like that, if he goes in again and then it hits him again this weekend, the doctors might say, nope, he's not going to get a game this weekend. So Celtic got a big decision to make. Dyson Maeda out. Stephen Johnson has just ripped up the rule book when it comes to Super Chats. When we look at the top fans on the channel tonight, Stephen Johnson's ahead on the top fans on the Celtic channel tonight, on the One Celtic Fans View. 6,775 points. Tony Stewart, Wee Mitch, Danny Cassie, the Highlanders, 67. Ian Kirkland, Paul Murring, Mikey Boy, Jerry, Joseph, Willie, the buckled Furby is down in 12th. What a first half. What a first half of football. Unbelievable. Highs, lows, nearly goals. Dyson Maeda getting smacked off the face when he heads the ball into the back of the net. Not even a yellow card. Not even a yellow card. You know, Dyson Maeda had headed the ball and the Dundee player just takes Dyson Maeda out. Not even a yellow card. Dyson Maeda come back onto the pitch. Dyson Maeda ultimately can't come on for safety reasons in the second half. Celtic are 1-0 up. Celtic are top. Nah, I'm only joking. Celtic are joint top of the table on 32 points. Hearts are 0-0. Celtic are 0-0. Motherwell are 0-0. And Rangers are 1-1. Hibernian aren't playing tonight, but that is your top four scorelines tonight. If Hearts if they lose tonight, or if Celtic can score another 4 goals, Celtic are sitting on a goal difference of plus 15. Hearts are sitting on a goal difference of plus 18. But Celtic play Hearts this weekend. And we beat them then. We beat them in our game in hand. And it's happy days for the new manager. Celtic tonight did announce the brand new manager for Celtic Football Club. And when we look at the statement was quite scathing of the ex-manager. We'll take some time just to recap on that as we are at the half-time. We'll just recap over the statement that was put out by Celtic tonight. I mean, it's just a standard statement, and the first half of the statement, obviously talking about the new manager. He then goes on to say, before I say anything else, I want to do one thing, and that's very honourable of the incoming manager to thank the interim manager that's been at the club for doing so well. That says a lot for this guy coming in. You know, to publicly come out and say, before I say anything, I want to thank the great Martin O'Neill. Do you know, it's unbelievable. I want to thank the great Martin O'Neill. The great Martin. He knows how important Martin O'Neill has been for this club, and he knows that, you know, that the fans love him. So the statement goes on to say, I want to thank the great Martin O'Neill and Sean Maloney for all they have done in recent weeks for the team. The job that they have done has been fantastic. These guys have given so much to the club across many years, and I know our fans, like me, all recognise the brilliant job they have done during this recent period. They have my total respect and total gratitude. I hope to meet them both very soon and thank them personally. This guy's up here already for me. I mean, I know that I can be over the top sometimes, but do you know what? It's not Brendan Rodgers stylish. Do you know? Here comes the hero. He knows he's not the hero. He knows he's got to work at it. He knows that he's got to gain the respect. As Danny Cassie comes in with another super chat, he knows that he's got to come in and earn the respect of the fans. but he's acknowledging greats of the club, people that have been at the club for a lot of years. And Sean Maloney obviously went away for a lot of years, but he then goes on to say that Celtic are one of the world's proper football clubs, and real atmosphere, real heart and soul, real high standards, and real demands, which I am ready for. There's not many clubs around the world where you're expected to win every single game, and Celtic, he knows that. And he's took it on the chin, and he says, I'm buzzing for it. I know the history, I know the real values of Celtic, I know what is expected of me on this journey, I know what it means to so many people. My number one aim will be simple: to give our fans a strong, exciting, attacking, winning football team that they can be proud of. I look forward to seeing our fans very soon, and I hope we can enjoy some great moments together. Now, we'll miss out the Peter Lawwell, and we'll jump to the end of the statement, because it becomes another little bit of it lets us know that the last manager was not all Celtic, if you like. The principal shareholder, Dermot Desmond, added, in appointing Wilfred to Celtic, we believe we have brought in a hugely talented manager to the club. He is a man absolutely understands the demands at Celtic. He's a man of real humility. He's also someone with his own ideas, with his own vision, with his own personal drive and desire to do well for the football club and our supporters. They've obviously come to that conclusion after talks with Wilfred himself, and realised that they will have to invest in the players that he wants. So it's going to be an interesting time. I want to add my heartfelt thanks to Martin for all he's done in recent weeks. He's the man that we hoped could bring us through these last few weeks positively and together. With Sean and the other coaches and the players, they've done a wonderful job for us. I will always hold Martin in such high regard for what he has done for Celtic, and for what he is as a man. A man of such professionalism and integrity, and someone who has undoubtedly and will always have the best interests of Celtic in his heart. That is the biggest bitch slap to the previous manager. It's not all on Brendan, you devious billionaire. I think there's a lot of it. Look at the way that all I'm going to say to that one is, look at the players. Don't know, put it on your screen so we can watch the first half highlights. Yeah, aye, I'm going to do that one right enough. And then you'll see the channel would just go lights out. Remember that happened to a channel we were watching about a month or so ago. We were all watching the game, and his channel just went poof, and disappeared right in the middle of the game. YouTube went, nope, that's copyright, and shut the channel down completely. Anyway, big shout out to all the people in the super chats tonight. The super chats has went absolutely bonkers, and a thank you to everyone who gives super chats to the channel. Danny Cassie kicked it off with a £2 super chat. Wee Mitch then come in to outdo him. He says, get a couple of beers on me with a £10 super chat. Danny Cassie, the Highlander 67, great channel name that. It was a great pub name. Come in with a £5 super chat. Ian Kirkland come in with a £4.99 super chat. Danny Cassie, not to be outdone, come in with a further £2 super chats. And then Tony Stewart thought he was getting on the action, another tenner. Hail. Stephen Johnston went, fucking hold my drink, you pesky little people, you. And come on with a gobsmacking £100 super chat. Stephen Johnston, you are an unbelievable man. And Stephen Johnson has a hard enough life as it is, but he's a fantastic person, and he's one of the best people on the planet to me. He's just brilliant. I can remember when Stephen kind of first joined the channel, and in the morning he would have his carers doing the typing for him, And you know what an unbelievable man, Stephen. And honestly, you're such a man. Then Danny Cassie comes in with another £2 super chat. Right, let's get back into the chats. Surely no play Maida in the second half. Can he see it his eye? Nope. Bad remembers the Highlander Bar in Ibiza. Mate, I was nicknamed the Highlander in Ibiza in 1995. Because I was pretty much I was the Highlander that was in Ibiza. But anyway, the Highlander Bar in Ibiza. Has that not just closed down for the last time? I'm sure the Highlander Bar in Ibiza has just closed its doors this year. But anyway, that's a chat for another day. We're about to kick off the second half. Not on my telly, we're not, but as soon as we are, I'm probably a minute behind. No, Stephen, you mean so much to me on this channel, and you know I know that the journey that you go on, and I think that you're an amazing guy. I do. I think you're brilliant. You know, and we're so happy to have people like you in our life, Stephen. And I mean that 100%, mate. You know, it's people like you that make the world a better place. It is truly against all adversity. Do you know what? You keep pushing on, and that's what I love about you, mate. Just love it. Absolutely love it. Anyway, Sriracha is off. Um, Celtic are about to come back onto the pitch. It is frustrating Sriracha going off with that hamstring because, let's face it, he's been a fantastic player for us. And oh my God. Oh, another player with a hamstring. How long will it keep him? How long will it keep him out the team? That's the big question. How long will it keep him out? Obviously, Martin O'Neill will not be the one that talks about that because he will not know. Um, Stephen's getting lots of love in the comments. Lots of love, Stephen. You're getting. I mean, I could read out. David says, Stephen Johnson, love you, bro. Fair play to Stephen. Always looking for him, says Hank. Julie says, Stephen Johnson, I love you. Go watch there, Stephen. You might have one. She might be around to try and. Stephen loves this channel a lot, says Just a Coin. Lorna Gala says Stephen's some man. Leo Miles asked Stephen, do you go to games? We're all lucky to know Stephen. Stephen's one Celtic fans family. There's no way Maeda will be out. No, he's not. And Danny Cassie says, hail, hail, boys and girls. Danny Cassie's done another super chat. He's a madman. Danny Cassie's done another super chat. Trying to get up the ranking orders. Just me doing YouTube. Hello, Baz. Sorry, I've not been on for a while. Hope you're well. Nah, listen, mate. You don't need to apologise for not being on. You know, life goes on, and I know that. I know that this. It looks like. Uh, I thought they were maybe going to tell us who was going to come on there, but they're not. Yeah, you don't even tell me. I mean, I know that people have. Oh, Dyson Maida's coming back out. Holy shit! Dyson Maida's coming back out. Wow. You've now got the Dundee players shaking hands with Dyson and saying, fair play, mate. Holy shit. Jesus. I couldn't, but I can't believe that Dyson Maida's back out. Jello1708 says, you'll never walk alone, Stephen, praising your well being, sir. It's unbelievable that Dyson Maida's back out. No changes. Dyson Maida's back out. Oh, we need to sit back and enjoy this. And the news up when we win the Scottish Cup. Come on, Celtic! Don't jump TV screen here. Celtic kicking off this half. I mean, how can Dyson see it that eye? Surely. Right, and that's the game kicked back off. Second half has gotten underway. Long ball up to Yang. Dundee kick it out. Johnny Kenny could come on and get a goal. We could that. I tell you one thing, that's good play by Yang because he's going right up. We've got a throw in. It's a throw into Celtic, and Yang's going right up to the byline, so it pulls the Dundee players back. Celtic with the ball on the outside of the box. Go and take a shot. McCowan. Oh, Dyson. Can he keep the ball in? He keeps the ball in. Cross in. Nobody there for Celtic. Arne Engels crosses it in, but it was offside. Unbelievable. Great start by Celtic. But I tell you one thing, fair play to Dyson Maeda for coming back out. Oh no, Hearts have scored. Hearts have scored. Hearts are now 2 points above Celtic. It's back to 2 points above Celtic. Hearts have scored. So it's wishful thinking. Martin O'Neill had closed the gap. They're up to 19 points, 19 goals of a goal difference. Celtic are on a goal difference of 15, and Hearts are on a goal difference of 19. Celtic are on 15, Hearts are on 19. Not that the goal difference makes any difference now because Hearts are winning and they're back to 2 points. So it all comes down to the game at the weekend. It all comes down to the game at hand for Celtic. And it won't be Martin O'Neill's worry because he'll be sitting with his pipe and slippers. We go to top Sunday after battering Hearts. If they both win tonight, yeah, I hope so. You could chop Dyson's head off and he'd still run. He'd probably still be running. 1-0 to Wankland. Maeda, the true ninja rebel. He is that, isn't he? Dyson Maeda is built as the same stuff as Stephen Johnson, says Davey. Oh, man. Thank you, Andy. Bamboo wishes. He wishes he was Dyson. Maeda decked everyone in the dressing room and stormed off to the park. And that's a cracker. He was out first, wasn't he? He's like, fucking no, I'm not fucking going off. It's only a fucking head do. It's only a head do. It's only a head do. Current scores in the SPLFL for the 4 top teams. Hearts are winning 1-0. Celtic are winning 1-0. Motherwell are 0-0. Rangers are drawing 1-1. Rangers are still on 23 points with a game in hand over Motherwell. They win their game in hand and they'll be looking to go third in the league, but they're way off it. They're way off the battle, so there's nothing to worry about when it comes to them. Celtic are going forwards. Luke McCowan with the ball. Arne Engels. Donovan goes back to Trusty. Trusty doesn't even look at Scales. Puts it forward to McGregor. Back to Trusty. The Scales then gets the ball just to change the direction. Scales has still got the ball. He's put it back to Casper. Casper is going to just kick it to Scales. Gets the ball moving. Trusty running forward 2, 3, 4, 5 steps into the Dundee half. Puts it out to the wing. Arne Engels. Oh, there's a good ball with Celtic. Take the shot. Oh, keeper saves it. Dyson Maeda comes in with a header and puts it past. Unbelievable. Dyson one-eye Maeda. Tell you one thing. Luke McCowan, great reverse ball, takes a shot. The keeper saves the ball. Luke McCowan takes a shot. Keeper parries it. Dyson Maeda tries to come in, and it looks like the defender may have just put Dyson off enough, and the ball goes past. Still Celtic 1, Dundee 0. That was unlucky from Dyson Maeda. But I tell you one thing, can Dyson see out? And tell you one thing, the channel's doing fantastic tonight. Been over 5,300 people on the live. I know it's only says 600 just now, but there's been over 5,300, which is fantastic for a Wednesday night. Thank you to everyone who has been on the channel, and a big thanks to everyone that's done the super chat. Celtic going forward. Donovan with a great ball. Oh, come on, Celtic playing some fantastic football here on the edge of the box. Cross. Oh, here we go. Oh, Come on, Dyson. Dyson. I think that's his. Hatate slips. Oh, come on, Hatate. Celtic putting on a good bit of trusty with the ball. Way up into the going Calmac. Hit it. Hit it. Oh, and it's over. Over for Callum McGregor as Danny Cassie comes in with another super chat, who is determined not to be outdone. Unbelievable turn of events tonight. And Danny Cassie's just been on one. 3 different super chats for Danny Cassie. He's determined to get top of that table when it comes into the top fans on the channel, but he'll never do Stephen Johnson because Stephen Johnson's way in front of him. Nobody's, you can't outdo him. Come on. Stephen Johnson's a legend. Ball back to Kasper Schmeichel. Kasper Schmeichel picks up the ball, throws the ball. No, he doesn't. He throws the ball out to Trusty. Callum McGregor's telling Trusty to come forward. 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch for Trusty, 4 touch. Gives the ball to Callum McGregor. McGregor to Trusty. Trusty then over the halfway line. Trusty is well up. Celtic Park sounds like a library at this point. Scales way into the Dundee half. Tierney with the ball. Tierney's been quite quiet since he came on. Celtic need to try and win the ball back here. Can Callum McGregor steal the ball for the Dundee player? Nope. Dundee get the ball. Can Dundee even get over the halfway line? Yes, they do. But Colby Donovan just put in a fantastic tackle. Celtic are on the attacks now. That was all Colby Donovan's doing. Yang's got the ball. Oh, Yang's just slipped. That's allowed Dundee to get back. Scales has got the ball at the halfway line. Trusty's got the ball now. Trusty going forward. None of this passing side to side. None of this passing forward. Every single player is going forward. This is what Martin O'Neill's done to this team. Martin O'Neill has been absolutely fantastic for Celtic. As Rio Hatate kind of slips when he's in the box there. I'll tell you one thing. Celtic got the corner. Tell me about it, Jack. Oof. Jesus. The ball come in. Dundee player hits the ball, kind of slices it, and it goes right to the Dundee keeper. He was so lucky that it wasn't an own goal. And he's lucky that the keeper was there. We're going to be the walking wounded on Sunday. We are that. We are that. Celtic got the ball at the halfway line. Trusty with the ball. Callum McGregor telling him to come forward. Don't pass it to the side. Just come forward with the ball. Tell you one thing, Kieran Tierney isn't. I mean, I know he's been out for a couple of games, and he knows he's got an injured toe, and he's playing with. Oh, that's a cracking cross from. Come on, Celtic. Who's it that made that cross? That was Arnie Engels. Arnie Engels is playing him. He's been right up for it tonight as well. Yang with the ball, turning inside. Engels, Hatate, Yang trying to get it past and just doesn't get it anywhere. Fields Arthur Rise getting sung at a small corner of Celtic Park. I take it that will be the boys section that will be singing that. Oh, Mast Maida on Sunday, forced not to be messed with. I want a cricket score, but just take a second goal. Yeah, I mean, I wanted us to. If Hearts had dropped points, we would have needed to score a good number of goals to get top of the table. It's not to be, so I'm not overly worried about it. Dundee are now going to make a change. Looks like they're going to make a double substitution. obviously going to have a go at Celtic. Celtic with a Jesus, Rio Hitati doing a Rio Hitati pass. One of those crazy pass backs to Kasper Schmeichel, where it was about, you had to run. Kasper Schmeichel would now be out of breath after doing that. Dundee putting a bit right. Kalmar, turn with the ball. Perfect. Engels coming forward. Back to McGregor. McGregor. It's allowing Dundee players to get back because there'd been that bit lackadaisical, it's got to be said, with the passing there. Yang with the ball coming inside. Ah, oh, that's just a Yang cross. What's happening, Yang? Come on. Dyson Maeda trying to close down. I mean, Dundee are playing much better this second half. Dundee, but I mean, Celtic have got the ball with Kasper Schmeichel away outside his box. Luke McCown turning, going forward. Gives the ball to Trusty. Celtic players have lost a bit of momentum here for some reason. They're just not as mobile. Dyson Maeda's passing. I think you need to take Dyson off. Not for his own good, but for the team as well. I mean, Dyson just passed it and there was no one there at all. Dundee are just now sitting back, trying to soak up a bit of pressure, hoping to get a break of a ball and hit Celtic on the break. Jesus, someone's just taking Rio Hitati out the game completely. Big Murray just took Rio Hitati out off the ball, and now Dundee have managed to get a foul. He's now going to talk to. He spoke to the Dundee player, and that's it. He's given him a bit of a talking to, but he took Rio Hitati out off the ball. Unbelievable. Yang's coming off. I expected Yang might come off. Tenecti's coming on. You have to take Dyson off, surely. You can't leave Dyson Maeda on with that eye. I mean, Dyson's eyes are about closed altogether. Dundee are going to make 3 changes here. It's still 1-0 Celtic. Other scorelines in the SPFL is still looking like Hearts 1-0, Celtic 1-0, Motherwell 0-0, and Rangers 1-1. Which keeps them, it does keep them in 4th position. Jesus, I'm just looking at the revenue for the Super Chat tonight. You are absolutely mental. Absolutely crazy. There's more Super Chats came in, isn't there? Big shout out to Danny Cassie, and wee Mitch is getting in it. Baz, can you give me a shout? Baz, could you give a big shout out to Stephen Johnson? He's an absolute legend and he deserves top spot. Hail, hail, Stephen. That's wee Mitch giving a big, huge shout out to Stephen Johnson. Celtic's on the ball, right on the edge of the box. Tierney, cross in. Dyson Maeda gets to the ball, but he wasn't well placed with it. I think you need to take Dyson off. Celtic, the ball kind of bounced up and hits off Celtic player's hand there. It was accidental, it wasn't a booking. Players getting in the road of each other. So, yep, Stephen Mitch says, Baz, kind of give a big shout out to Stephen Johnson. He's an absolute legend, deserves top spot. What a great guy. Absolutely great guy. The love that you're getting. Baz, I have a question for you. Is Wilfred Nancy our new manager or head coach? Is the new manager, I believe. Let me go back to the statement that Celtic put out. Football manager. Celtic Football Club are delighted to announce the appointment of Wilfred Nancy as the new football manager. So does that answer your question? I'm not too sure. It's not a head coach, it says football manager. So it says, doesn't say coach, it says manager. So maybe he's come in and went, do you know what? I want control of everything. I'm not coming in here to Celtic to be just a head coach. Do you know, maybe he's come in and went, I want control of the whole football department. We'll go, right then, we'll give you a 2.5 year deal. Got that half this season, then you've got another 2 seasons. Let's see what you can do. fantastic for me. But yeah, Yang was giving the ball away. Yep. I think he had to come off. Still Celtic only winning 1-0. Sorry, I'm going to jump through these. Baz goes through hundreds trying to read now and then. Yeah, there's 956 comments. So if I miss your comments, I apologise. God, super save by Dundee there. Another offside decision, but it was a cracking save by the Dundee keeper. Yeah, 964 comments. So apologies if I don't get all your comments. I am trying to watch football on this screen and see your comments on this screen. That was a cracker of a shot by Rio Hatate. Arnie, that was some flick for Arnie Engels. What has happened? Arnie Engels is another one. Come and hold my pint, son. It's a glass even, but honestly. When you think about it, Rogers is a coward. When you think about it, Rogers is a coward coach. Don't know. 2-1? What's 2-1? 2-1 United. Google's not updated. The live Premiership goals. Celtic with the ball going forward. Tell you one thing, Luke McCown, what a player he's been, isn't he? Kieran Tierney with the ball. Oh, should he take? Can he get it a reverse ball for Tenecti? Nope. Tenecti decides to go himself, gives it back to Kieran Tierney. Tierney comes in the inside, cross in, way over. Everyone's Dundee player gets the ball back in. Tierney gets the ball. Tenecti, can Tenecti keep it in? He cannot. Can Tenecti take on the player? Turns him, gets him inside, goes inside, he's on the edge of the box, shoots sauce. Wicked shot for Tenecti. Wicked shot for Tenecti. Crazy shot for Tenecti. But at least we're having a right good go. This is a free-flowing Celtic team that we've not seen in a long time. Rangers are getting beat 2-1. Rangers are getting beat 2-1. That's it. When I put it on that, it's not updating. Yeah, it's updated now. Rangers are getting beat 2-1. Which puts Motherwell at a goal, a point in front. But it doesn't really matter because it doesn't affect us because we really are in a fight with Heart of Midlothian. Celtic going forward. Celtic, every single Celtic player in the half. Young Donovan with the ball back to Trusty. Trusty with the ball to Callum McGregor. Callum McGregor goes forward. Cracker of a pass for Donovan, but just doesn't get to anybody. Dundee with the ball on the edge of their box. Dies Maeda trying to steal the ball back. Dundee passing the ball about at the back, right on their 18-yard box, out to the wing. Dundee trying to get over the halfway line. They do that. Oh, Donovan. Young Colby Donovan just grabs the shoulder of the Dundee player. The Dundee player goes down, and it's a foul. But I tell you one thing, Donovan's get up, fucking get up, you nonsense, absolute nonsense of a crazy nonsense. Right, there's 1,046. I love that. I love it. I love the amount of comments on that. It's brilliant. That's what you want. We build a community where there's loads of chat. Don't mod with the afflicted. You're talking about the Huns. What's the thoughts on parking the protest chants during games of the early weeks in Nancy? That's an interesting one, but the fans that go to the games, I think what you really need is fans That's a topic for probably not during the game, but I think that fans that are not really up for the protest, that want to give the manager a good backing, need to start singing. Nights like tonight, the crowd needs to start singing. They need to sing for to help the fans, the players, And I think that if the manager coming in plays fast attacking football like he says and he wants to win things, maybe the fans will stop chanting sack the board and sack the board and back the team. But we don't seem to be backing the team. But anyway, it's a talk for another day. Dundee with the ball in the Celtic box, and it's a goal kick to Celtic. Dundee player takes the ball right out. Well, my crazy scoreline of 4-0 doesn't look as if it's going to come to fruition tonight. When you look at the other top 4 results in the SPFL tonight, it's 1-0 to Hearts, 1-0 to Celtic, Motherwell's 0-0, and Rangers are getting beat 2-1. That's all you need to know. Just running something. Has Brother Wilfred been spotted in the stadium? No, he hasn't been. And by the looks of it, it looks as if he maybe done that video call from a hotel. So maybe he's given Martin O'Neill a bit of respect and not want to take the attention off Martin O'Neill tonight. And, let him get that last game. Rio Hatate with the ball going forward in the Dundee half, turns it around, gives it to Arnie Engels. Arnie Engels to Donovan. Donovan with a cracker. Oh, there's nobody there for Celtic. What a ball for Donovan. What a ball for Donovan, honestly. Oh, quick ball out for Dundee. Dundee has a shot. Schmeichel makes a save. That was from nothing. That was nothing. Honestly, that came from nothing. That could have been a sending off. Lucky the Dundee boy didn't go down. Well done, Jasper, the ghost. Set piece opportunity for Dundee. Dyson still on the pitch. Oh, come on. Dyson trying to get the ball. Dyson running up. Dyson gets the ball. Makes the break for Celtic. Dyson gives the ball. Does he give it to Tenecti? Give the ball to Tenecti, Dyson. He fucking loses the ball. What was he doing? Why did he not pass the ball to Tenecti? Six. Seriously. Why did he not give the ball to Tenecti? Did he not see him because of his eye? I mean, it was a cracker at a ball for Dyson to get it. But surely, no, it was his good eye. He just doesn't see him, does he? He tries to take it himself. Come on, Dyson. Aberdeen are getting beat 1-0 by St Mirren. Dundee United are 1-2-1 against Rangers. Dundee United always put on a good game up here, don't they? Falkirk, Motherwell's 0-0. What is Casper doing? Oh, Jesus, there's a shot for outside the box. I tell you one thing. Casper. Right, come on, Kieran Tierney needs to be doing better than that. Kieran Tierney is just not the same player that he was. I wonder if Martin O'Neill will make a change. I wonder what the new manager is thinking of the players and the way that they're playing. I mean, it's a completely different team as Celtic go forward again. McCowan with the ball, good chip in. Oh, nearly by Rio Hatate. Rio Hatate, a bit pissed off with himself there. Rio Hatate thought that he should have had a goal. Where did the 4 goals come from in the second half? Or bang average? Yeah, I think that if Dies Maeda should have been taken off. I don't think that there's no way that he could be playing at 100%. 2-1 to Aberdeen, 2-1 to the Sheep. How did that happen? Come on. How's Dyson Maeda getting booked? How's that a foul against the goalkeeper? That's terrible. And the goalkeeper should be sent off. What the goalkeeper touches the ball with his hand in the open field of play, and the referee gives it to Dundee. That is terrible. That is one of the worst decisions I've seen in a long footballs. Honestly, VR. You know that this nonsense for the Huns saying that the referees are for Celtic. What an absolute nonsense! That keeper should have been sent off. Keeper should have been sent off. Unbelievable. Dundee with the ball. Scales. Scales isn't having the best of games, is he? Scales goes from having great games to not having the best. Tony Stewart comes in with a super chat. I've done that one. No, I've not. Tony Stewart comes in with another super chat. Says Stephen Johnson is a legend on this channel. Never leaves anyone out. Always welcomes everyone. He does that. He's a superstar for me. And thanks for the super chat and a big shout out to Stephen Johnson from Tony Stewart. You know, and there's over 1,171 comments. Slowing the build up. We are too slow in the build up now. Mm-mm. Michelle, you have the power. Put them on a 10 minute warning. You have the power. I'm not have people disrespect people. Michelle has the full power on the channel to put people on a timeout. And if you don't like it, if you're going to disrespect her and you don't like it, you know, it's mere fool you. She has the authority on the channel for me as a moderator to give people 10, 15 minutes, 24-hour timeouts, and she's well entitled to do it. Do you know? That's why I have people like Michelle who put themselves out there as a moderator. You know, Lorna Gallagher and all the other moderators. You know, they don't deserve any people coming on and giving it abuse because it's not that kind of place. Anyway, let's get back to the football. Celtic with a throw. Everyone in the Dundee half. Ball back to Trusty. Donovan. Trusty. Playing the ball. Don't play the ball back to Scales. Oh, Scales. Scales goes forward the ball though. Kieran Tierney. One touch. Diagonal ball. Straight out to Luke McCowan. Right at his feet. That's the kind of passing you need to be doing at Celtic. McCowan to McGregor. McGregor turns the ball inside. Tierney with the ball again. Tenecti. Tierney. Tries to get it through to Rio Hatate. Rio Hatate, 3-4 men round him. Engels has the ball. McGregor, they're closing down Celtic. As soon as they get to the edge of the box, they're closing Celtic down. Donovan, cross ball in. Dundee player heads it. Oh, hit it. Luke McCowan. Oh, unlucky. Luke McCowan, unlucky. Unlucky for Luke McCowan to corner to Celtic. Could Luke McCowan be the one to hit it from He was so unlucky there. It was on target as well. Quick corner from Celtic. Can Celtic get the ball in? Nobody really moves. There's not enough movement. Try and get the ball to Rio Hatate. It's in the middle of the park. That's it. Rio with the ball. Can Rio just turns into trouble and gives the ball to Callum McGregor? It's not really good. Yeah, the fans sound nervy. It is only 1-0. Do you know, it's never in the bag. Kieran Tierney with a good cross in, but it just doesn't get to Celtic player. Keeper with the ball at the centre circle. Casper with the ball at the centre circle, passes it forward. Celtic, Rio Hatate with the ball, turns around, goes forward. Diagonal ball out to Tenecti, lands right at his feet. Brilliant ball. No, it wasn't. It was Tierney. Tierney then turns back, gives the ball back to Rio Hatate, right on the edge of the box. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. So frustrating tonight. Calmack with the ball into the box. Oh, Rio Hatate was at the wrong side of that ball. By the way, we're a crossbar away from 1-1 in this game. Yeah, we are. And ever since that they hit the bar, we've not really done anything in the game, which is disappointing. Get a second, it's James Dunn. Dyson Maeda takes a great tackle right in the centre circle to win the ball back for Celtic. Kieran Tierney with the ball going forwards. Out to young Donovan. That was a shit ball, Tierney. Jesus Christ. That was Tierney's not at his best this game. Tenecti with the ball. Tierney in front of him. Tenecti decides to play the ball back to Scales, to Trusty. Dundee United fans are singing sacked in the morning to roll. 2 penalties Sefco got away with tonight, but that doesn't surprise me. Celtic girl. I wondered who'd be the first to do it. Big shout out to Celtic girl. I'm the same as 5 men on the Celtic scoreboard, Vile at the same time. It's not acceptable. It's not acceptable on this channel. And that's why Michelle has the power to put people on timeout. Just keep commenting. Yeah, I'm going to. Scales with the ball to Trusty in the Dundee half. Scales going forward to Kieran Tierney. That was a ball in for Kieran Tierney, but he played into position. Do you know, you can understand what Kieran Tierney was trying to do, and you maybe get away with that at Arsenal, playing it into a position like that when you're thinking a player's going to get there, but Rio Hatate just didn't put in the power. Dyson Maeda's still running about. How effective Dyson really is with winning maybe half an eye. Scales with the ball in the Celtic half. Scales going forward. The Celtic have slowed the game down, trying to do a long ball to Tenecti, and it's just not coming off from Scales. Tierney with the ball to Callum McGregor. Dundee have now fallen right back. Dundee are just going to try and soak up and hit on the break. Yeah, it is hitting hope. Oh, that was a terrible ball. That's another ball into a space, Tierney. I mean, we do get the ball in. Callum's got the ball. Engels. Luke McCown misses the ball. Dundee are just trying to get the ball up and they just can't do it. I mean, Celtic win the ball back. Dundee have got the ball. Oh, that's a foul. Well, that's not a booking. Come on, ref. Luke McCown's getting booked for that. That's never a booking. It's not a booking. It was just a silly foul. Luke McCown's coming off. Colby Donovan's coming off. Rio Hatate's coming off. Paulo Bernardo's coming on. A big shout out to the 8,000 viewers we've had tonight on the channel. Paolo Bernardo's coming on. Arnie Engels, is he going off? Not Rio Tati is going off. Luke McCown's going off. And Colby Donovan is also going off. Benji Negrin's come on. Tony Ralston's come on. And Paolo Bernardo. 10 minutes for Paolo Bernardo. What's the Hearts score? According to Google, the Hearts score is still 1-0 to Hearts. Hearts are still top of the table by 2 points. The top 4 scorelines tonight is Hearts are winning 1-0, Celtic are winning 1-0, Motherwell are drawing 0-0, keeps them in third position. Rangers are still in fourth, getting beat 2-1. Motherwell need to really win that game that they're playing to just give themselves a bit of distance between them and Rangers. Even though Rangers have got a game in hand, if Motherwell were to win tonight, it would put it to 4 points, which means even if Rangers win their game in hand, they would still be in fourth position. So come on the well. Come on the well. Get a goal late on. Motherwell have been scoring goals late on, haven't they? Celtic to Scales. Scales with the ball. Scales back to the keeper. What are you doing, Scales? You've not done that all night. Paolo Bernardo turns, goes forward, gives it to Callum McGregor. McGregor running forward. Gives it out to the Bricky going forward. Ralston gives it back to Calmac. Paulo turns, looks to go forward. There's nobody there. Scales. There was nobody there for Paulo. Give him a hand, for goodness sake. You know, there was 2 players diagonal right in front of him from Dundee, and there was nobody there for Celtic. Callum with the ball. Through ball to Paulo. Paulo turns, tries to get it to Dyson, and it just gets kicked away by Dundee. Austin Trusty out to Tony Ralston. Tony Ralston to Benji, who's playing on that winger position. Bit of a change from Celtic. Paolo Bernardo turns, goes forward, out to Tenecti. Tenecti with the ball going forward, takes on his man, gets past his man, goes to the byline. Get it in Tenecti. Come on, go! Oh, come on. Celtic. Callum McGregor's going to get booked for that one. Yep, Callum McGregor getting booked for that. Dundee tried to break away. Callum McGregor saw he wasn't the last man, but took one for the team just to make sure. 3-2 the Sheep. Go on. Aberdeen goal. Jesus. 3-2 to Aberdeen. That's some game that Aberdeen are in tonight. I don't think McGregor was stupid. I think he knew what he was doing. Do you know what I mean? They were breaking away. But we do need another goal for Celtic. 83 minutes into the game, and Dundee are going to go for a long ball here into the Celtic half from the keeper. Right on the edge of the Celtic box. Can Celtic get the ball down and break away quick here? Oh, that's a... Jesus. It's saved by Kasper Schmeichel. Jesus. Right. Celtic trying to get the ball forward. Scales. Trusty back to Scales. Don't start this nonsense now, lads. You've been fantastic all night. Why is One-Eye Dyson still on? I've no idea. But I think that, I mean, he is playing well, but Celtic are just passing the ball now, just trying to get a breakthrough, trying to get Dundee to pull forward. Dundee are right up, Dundee are going to try and get an equaliser here, but Kieran Tierney's going forward. Tierney turns back rather than giving it to Tenecti. What are you doing, Kieran? Fuck's sake. What is... Honest to God, man. Some interesting scorelines tonight. Hearts winning 1-0, Celtic winning 1-0, Motherwell drawing 0-0, Rangers getting beat 2-1, Aberdeen winning 3-2. Dundee sitting down. 1-1 at shite. Don't say that. Don't say that. Is it? Come on, update. Come on, Celtic. We need another goal. 1-1 Hearts, people are saying, but it's Google hasn't updated as yet. Why is Google so fucking slow sometimes? I'd like to know where Google pulls its data from, because it's slow as a week in the. Yeah, I go into the site. It's one. Kilmarnock have scored. Kilmarnock have scored, which means Celtic are on the same points as. Come on, Kilmarnock, keep going, keep going. Celtic have got the ball. Good ball up front from. That was a nothing ball from Tony Ralston up to Dyson Maeda. I'm amazed that Dyson Maeda's still on this late in the game. I'm amazed that he's still late on. Celtic, Dyson Maeda trying to get the ball. That ball was out, for goodness sake. Celtic fans are starting to sing. Build the bonfire, build the bonfire. As Rangers score still, they're still getting beat 2-1. 92 minutes into the game for them, and they're getting beat 2-1. Jesus, come on, Celtic. I mean, I'll take 1-0. Trusty with a 50-50 ball. Oh, their player goes down. Oh, come on, the referee. How on earth is that a free kick? That is not a free kick. Unbelievable. Dundee have a free kick on the edge of the box. Celtic are level with a game in hand. Celtic are level at the top of the table with Hearts. Dundee have a free kick on the edge of the Celtic box. Please, Celtic, do not let this go in. Defend like your life matters for it. Dundee with the free kick. Dundee, 3 Dundee players on the edge of the box. Celtic got everyone in the box. Come on, Celtic. They're taking their time to take this. Dundee not got anyone in besides Schmeichel. Looks as if they're going to try and ball in. Oh, thank goodness it's away. Tenecti gets the ball. Tenecti running forward. Go on, Tenecti. Keep going. Keep going, son. Oh, don't turn around and fucking look at that. Seriously, Tenecti, go up the pitch with the ball, man. Come on. Throw into Celtic, the halfway line. 88 minutes into the game. Come on. Hearts 1. Kilmarnock 1. 1-1. Celtic are joint top of the league. Goals have made it. Just knew that goals would come into it, but Celtic have a game in hand. But being top of the league by just 4 goals when Celtic have got a game in hand means nothing. Especially when we play them as 10. Tenecti, don't pull the shirt like that. Celtic have the game in hand. Win the game. Win this weekend. Go top. Win the game in hand. 6 points in front. Still 1-1 at Hearts. Rangers are getting beat 2-1. 6 minutes into extra time for Hearts as it stands right now. Come on, Celtic. Celtic dies Maeda. Still in there fighting for the ball. 3 minutes extra time. 3 minutes extra time. Celtic got 3 minutes to hold on. 3 minutes to try and get another goal. Referees stopping the play. Why? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The ref's at it. Right. That can't be offside. He cannot be offside. He runs from the Celtic half. He cannot be offside. Benji Negrin looks as if he's lost a bit of weight. Come on, Celtic, just hold on here. Last thing you want is to concede a goal late on. Dundee pushing forward. Dundee with a cross in. Dundee. Oh, the ball goes past. It's a header past. Thank goodness. One chance and he missed it. He puts it wide. Thankfully for Celtic, he puts it wide. Kasper Schmeichel didn't have to have a save. I'll tell you one thing, Dundee players, Scales, that was a poor attempt by Scales to try and defend that there. And lucky because Scales had his arms up and he could have been pushing the ball forward. 1-0 still stands at Celtic Park. Martin O'Neill standing with his tracksuit on at the side. Will Martin O'Neill jump with joy the way that he used to do in his younger days? Kasper Schmeichel kicking the ball out, long ball right onto the Dundee half. Come on. Get the ball down and play football, Celtic. Throw into Dundee. People have left the stadium. Crazy that people have left the stadium already. There's quite a lot of fans still there, though, to give Martin O'Neill his fantastic send-off. Dundee coming with the ball. Paulo Bernardo trying to close them down. Dundee with the ball right on the centre circle. 92 minutes 19. Dundee's the team with the ball and trying to come forward and trying to create the chance to score a goal. Still in their own half, though, trying to do a long ball. Here comes the diagonal ball that they were waiting for. Celtic with the ball. Negrin with the ball. Gets it to Dyson. Go on, Dyson. Come on, son. Go on, Dyson. Hit it. Hit it. Oh, it comes off the post. Dyson. Jesus. Come on. Comes off the post. What a chance. What a chance. Unbelievable. Comes off the post. Full time whistle. That's it. Celtic have won 1-0. Celtic have won the game 1-0. Martin O'Neill wins his final game at Celtic Park. That is over. Martin O'Neill rings out round Celtic Park. Martin O'Neill goes round getting cuddles for Fozzie, getting cuddles for Sean Maloney, getting cuddles for all the Celtic staff. All the players heading right up. Dyson goes up to get a drink of water. There's loads of fans still inside the stadium. We're watching history here, folks. This is unbelievable scenes. Thousands are still in Celtic Park. Thousands still inside Celtic Park. Loving every minute of it. Every minute of it. Everyone wanting Martin O'Neill. Martin O'Neill now goes onto the centre and onto the park. Martin O'Neill's going to take to the microphone. Oh man, this is going to be emotional. Oh, Martin O'Neill's making his way to the centre circle, all shaking hands with the players. It's just jumped back. Don't you dare cut off. We'll take you to that as soon as we can. They are staying on it. Hopefully it stays on. Honestly. And the feed's just cut. Oh, you're kidding. You're kidding. I hate you. I absolutely hate you. Oh, why would you do that? Why? I've just lost my feed. I can't believe this. It's just went down. I'm going to have to get this sorted tomorrow. Unbelievable. I'm just looking at some of these pictures that are coming through. Unbelievable. Oh man. Final scores coming in the SPFL. Looks like Rangers have just scored. Did they get their usual penalty late on? Full-time Rangers 2-2. I am gutted that I've just lost that feed. It is unbelievable. Let's jump into the chat. I've got a lot of thanks to do to a lot of people tonight. Mine's on it as well. Yeah, I'm just sick that my links just disappeared there. Tempted ring of police that the penalty got a Rangers penalty Rangers. So the final score tonight, Celtic are obviously delighted to announce that they have appointed Wilfred Nancy to the position of football manager. 98th minute penalty. You're joking. 98th minute penalty for Rangers. You know, that's just unbelievable. Something today. Thank you for that. Celtic, Martin O'Neill wins his last game at Celtic Park. It's been a fantastic game tonight. I've got a massive. There's been over 1,681 comments in the chat, so apologies if I haven't kept up with all the chat. I'm going to run through the super chats because those guys deserve a big shout out. Danny Cassie come up with a super chat first, then we Mitch, then the Highlander 67. Ian Kirkland come up with one, Danny Cassie come up with another two, not to be beaten. Tony Stewart then come up with one to try and get to the top of the table, but Stephen Johnson the legend comes in and says, do you know what, lads, I'm just going to outdo you all. Comes in with £100 super chat, which is crazy. Danny Cassie comes in with another 3 super chats back to back, and then Wee Mitch comes in with a great super chat saying, Baz, can you give a big shout out to Stephen Johnson? He's an absolute legend and deserves top spot. I'll go into that in a second. And Tony Stewart also comes in and says, Stephen Johnson is a legend on this channel. He never leaves anyone out, always welcomes everyone, and that's why it is such a fantastic channel. Thank you to all the moderators on the channel tonight. Over 1,700 comments. Dundee United were cheated this week for a penalty. Unbelievable. When you look at the SPFL table tonight, it's good reading for Celtic, because Celtic and Martin O'Neill, hats off to Martin O'Neill. Martin O'Neill has taken Celtic from 8 points behind Hearts, and he is now joint top of the table with Hearts. Heart of Midlothian are on 32 points with a goal difference of 18. Celtic are on 32 points with a goal difference of 15, with a game in hand. Celtic play Hearts this weekend. Celtic will take that opportunity to go top of the table. It's a top of the table clash. I don't think that there's ever been a top of the table clash that has been so important this early on in the season. It's a top of the table clash that will take on a new wonderful challenge for Celtic, because it'll be a new manager. The new manager takes to the training tomorrow morning at Lennoxtown. His first game in charge is against Hearts, and if he wins that, we go top of the table. He then goes with Celtic off to Celtic Park again on Thursday night, where Roma come to town. Can Celtic do what they did under Martin O'Neill and get a fantastic result in a European competition? The incoming manager will be thinking, this is competition that I think that Celtic should be winning, and will maybe motivate the players. But with Celtic players falling by the wayside, the sad part of the news tonight is Marcelo Sirachi is out for a number of weeks with what looks like a hamstring injury. We hope that he's not out too long like the other players that are out. God, heaven forbid that we're going to have to go out and get another player to fill that left back position. Daiz Maeda, will he make the game this weekend with that closed eye? I don't think so. It's a Wednesday till Sunday. It may be okay, but he will need to play with some face protection so that it doesn't get any worse, because he's one player that the new manager will want to count on for the Thursday game against Roma. And then it goes to the 14th of December for the League Cup final. If anyone does have any spare tickets for the Cup final, give us a shout. Give us a shout. And I do fly home on that Friday. I should have flown home on the Thursday and went to the Roma game. Anyway, not had my tea yet, but I'm hungry. Yeah, I'm starving as well, Celtic girl. It's been an absolutely fantastic night tonight. Danny Cassie's coming in with another super chat. As mad as he is, he's a fan. Danny Cassie's another one that needs a shout out to the channel, because he's a massive, massive supporter of the channel. When it comes to the top fans, the top fans is, you get these little crowns things. Stephen Johnson's on 6,000. 875 points. Wee Mitch is on 2,125. Danny Cassie's on 1,750. Tony Stewart comes in fourth. Celtic Girls fifth. Highlanders 67 is sixth. Ian Kirkland seventh. Paul Munning eighth. Jerry is ninth, and 10th is Joseph. And then it goes all the way down to it gives you the top 50 actually. Liam Miles is down in 50th position. Just saying. Anyway, what an unbelievable game of football tonight. We've been live for 2 hours. There's been over 10,000 people on the channel tonight. It's been absolutely amazing, and thank you to everyone who has been on this live. 10,000 on the live for Martin O'Neill's final game. And I'm just sad that my app decided to cut off and I've never seen what Martin O'Neill said. But I'm sure Celtic TV will have it all over the place in the space of minutes or so. It's been an interesting 5 weeks with Martin O'Neill at the helm. 6 weeks ago we were an utter mess. Players were never playing with any motivation. Players not playing with any confidence. Yang wasn't getting near the team. He looked as if he'd be sold. Yang's come in and, totally turned potentially his Celtic career around. Can Brother Wilfred come in and make these players even better? We talk about elite managers. People said that Brendan Rodgers, when he came to Celtic, that he was an elite manager. Twice he sneaked out the door and disappeared into the sunset. Martin O'Neill, who is one of the original elite managers at Celtic, who took us to a European final a long time ago, was given the call by Dermot Desmond to come in and steady the ship for Celtic. He didn't only steady the ship, he come in and he made sure that Celtic were a force to be reckoned with again. Taking us to the top of the table, Celtic tonight before the game put out a statement that kind of shocked all the fans, because it took a little bit of the excitement off of Martin O'Neill's final game. At 7:52 this evening, Celtic Football Club are delighted to announce the appointment of Wilfred Nancy as the new football manager on a 2.5-year contract. His new role will begin tomorrow, December the 4th, 2025. The interesting part about the statement wasn't the fact that Brother Wilfred said, before I say anything, I want to do one thing. I want to thank the great Martin O'Neill. The great Martin O'Neill. For him to come in and just say that, it puts him up there with a guy with great honour. And to thank the great Martin O'Neill and Sean Maloney for all they've done in recent weeks with the team. They do a job that has been fantastic. To me, that sounds like Sean Maloney maybe going back down to his pathway manager role. Does it mean that Fozzie could still have a place in this Celtic backroom staff? I hope he does. He then went on to say that they've done a great job and they've done fantastic over the last couple of weeks. These guys have given so much to the club across many years, and I know fans like me all recognise the brilliant job they have done during this period. They have my total respect and my total gratitude. I hope to meet them both very soon and thank them personally, because he's now taken over a club that isn't a shit show, that isn't a shambles, that isn't, although we are still at war with the board. When it comes to the fans that were singing out for Martin O'Neill at the end of the game tonight, it shows you that when the fans do come together and we have someone at the helm that can take us forward, we're a force to be reckoned with. It was an edgy game tonight. It ended up 1-0. The interesting part of this statement was the ending part of the statement for me. The principal shareholder, Dermot Desmond, added, in appointing Wilfred to Celtic, we have brought in a hugely talented manager to the club, a man who absolutely understands the demands at Celtic. He is a man of real humility, and someone who has his own ideas and vision, and such a personal drive and desire to do well for the club and our supporters. We at the club will unite strongly behind Wilfred and move forward to ensure we give him our unswerving support as we strive to achieve our objectives. I want to add my heartfelt thanks to Martin for all he's done over the recent weeks. He's a man that we hoped could bring us through the last few weeks positively and together. And with Sean and the other coaches and players have done a wonderful job. I will always hold Martin in such high regard for what he has done for Celtic and for what he is as a man of such professionalism and integrity, and someone who undoubtedly will always have the best interests of Celtic in his heart. That's the biggest bitch slap to the previous manager ever by our owner. Another little dig on at the time where, you know, maybe we do need to back the new man. I, for one, will 100% back the new manager. I hope that he has the success that Brendan Rodgers had in his first time. I hope he has the success that Ange Postecoglou had at his 2.5-year spell at Celtic. Could history be about to repeat itself? An unnamed manager comes in, an unfancied manager comes into Celtic and takes the helm, and not only takes the club forward, but takes us into a new era. He will have been watching the game tonight and he'll be looking at the players thinking, yes, we do need more players in. When you see players that are dropping like flies at Celtic right now, when you see players that are battling on, Dyson Maeda under the previous regime would never have battled on with one eye for the majority of that game. Thank you to the Celtic girl for the super chat. I'm not a legend. The people that watch this video are the legends. They're the true legends of this channel. I'm just here to do my throat injuries and not be able to speak for the rest of tomorrow morning. The missus is like, thank fuck you do my head in. But the new manager comes in, and it's great to see that you've got him on your icon for YouTube. He comes in with a bunch of players that have now been invigorated, with a bunch of players that are willing to fight, and they proved that tonight. Do you know, Marcelo Sarachi, it's unfortunate the new manager's not going to have him for the next couple of weeks. What a fantastic player he is, and I hope Celtic get him recovered and get him back as fit as soon as possible, and just offer the money, whatever it takes, because he could potentially be your next £25 million player coming in and sold in a few years' time. It's the Celtic way. Other players that were on the pitch tonight, obviously Kieran Tierney come on. He doesn't look up to speed. He's obviously carrying an injury himself, having had his big toenail removed. So you can understand why Kieran wasn't maybe 100%. You know, a 50%, 70% Kieran Tierney isn't too bad as a player. He had some fantastic crosses tonight, but it was all good, and it all had a happy ending for the manager. And that's probably the best part of tonight, is when we look at the table tonight. It is a table that Martin O'Neill should certainly be proud of. When you look at the players that went off, Colby Donovan, fantastic young talent. He went off. Marcelo Sarachi went off. Luke McCowan went off. Luke McCowan was unlucky not to score a goal. Benji Negrin came on. Paulo Bernardo came on. I don't think he had enough time to do anything in 10 minutes. Rio Hatate, how invigorated has he been over the last couple of weeks? It's like Rio Hatate's found and fell in love with Celtic again. And it's like Dyson Maeda wants to put in a shift for someone that actually cares about him as a manager. Let's just hope that they feel the same love for the new manager that they meet tomorrow morning at Lennoxtown. It's been a fantastic evening, but it ends with a bit of sadness. It does end with a bit of sadness that the manager that we've loved for such a long time, for the manager that a lot of us reminisced about and spoke to our kids about and our family about and our friends about Martin O'Neill, the great manager from 25 years ago, to come back to Celtic Park, to come back and have his legacy not only intact, but I don't think that there's anyone that could come back to Celtic as an interim manager, and I don't think that there's any manager in the world that could come to any club and win Manager of the Month in 5 weeks. Someone that's retired, someone that's 73-year-old, that kicks about with a Celtic tracksuit on as if he was never away. And I don't think Martin O'Neill will ever leave Celtic. The man's a legend, an absolute legend. I just want to say thank you to the 12,000 people that have been watching the live tonight. 12,000 views, absolutely phenomenal for the live. A big shout out to everyone who did donate super chats. You're absolutely legends. Big shout out to Stephen Johnson. A big shout out to the moderators who get quite a bit of stick. And for the 1,920 comments, I apologise if I didn't read your comment out, but if I was to read 1,920 comments, I'd probably be here all night. I don't want to talk about other results. It's all about Celtic. Martin is Celtic. He's everything that Celtic is, isn't he? He is everything that Celtic is. Anyway, Stephen Kelly gets the last comment of the night. Where's Stephen Johnson? Because he really needs... he gets the last comment of the night because Stephen Johnson is an absolute legend of the channel. Tomorrow morning we start a new era. We start with the news that Wilfred Nancy is the new Celtic manager. I think we can all thank Martin O'Neill for his 5-week period at Celtic. It's been something to remember us by. I look forward to seeing the videos that come out of Celtic Park tonight for people that stayed behind, to the thousands of fans in the stadium and to the thousands of the fans round the world. Scarves, banners, jerseys, green and white hoops, singing Martin O'Neill, Martin O'Neill, Martin O'Neill.